number A, we got this as the front view. Now, which is the front view right here? We just figured out it is A, correct? What about the top view? So if you're looking from the top, what will this look like? Which one, guys?
5.
5 for top now. What about for the left hand view? So if we look from the left, what will it look like? What do you guys think? What will it look like? What will it look like? Let's go, guys. So if you look from the left hand side, which is right here, it will certainly look like 4, right? So we have 2 blocks. One this one and one that one, correct? And for the right hand side view, if you look from here, what will it look like?
4.
Very good, very good. Now let's go to the next one, the image number B. Again, they are telling that this is the front, so our front view will look like this. So we got to look at it from this point of view, okay? Now the front, if you take a look at it, is very easy, right? It looks like an L shape. So which one do you think it will be for the front view?
2.
2, very good. What about the top view? When we look from the top, what will it look like?
6.
Very good. What about the left hand side view, the left view?
4.
Let's see which one it is. It is 4 because we have 2 different blocks, right? We have this block right here and then we have this one. Does that make sense, cool? Okay, now? And what about that? Let me move this way. Let me move this way. What will this look like? 3. Very good. Very good. It will look like 3. Alright, guys? Now, how many of you guys got it correct on this one? Got all correct. So we got Mr. Toby, Mr. Jumper. Anyone else? Very good. Now, let's take a look at the next one. Alright? So now, from this, we have to sketch the top and side view. So you guys got to draw the top view, the left and the right. Alright? And we'll see in about 5 minutes what it might look like. Mr. Toby, hit it with a snooze. Alright guys, take out a red pen please. Let's see how many of you guys got it correct, okay? Step number 1. So we have the front as it is. That's given as the front main. Look here. Alright, next one, let's see what we have here. Let's draw the left hand side. So from the left hand side, which is looking at it from this direction, this is what it will look like, alright? Toby, make sure you guys also do this, alright? Very important. Very important. Now this segregates the different levels of the boxes, alright? Now when it looks from the right hand side, we are looking it through here, right? So this is what we will look at it from the right hand side. An L, you okay Toby? Okay, so the L will look something like this, alright? We will not draw any line like this because all of them we are looking at it perfectly, correct? We don't have different levels. Yes, Toby? Okay, now the top one, just now when I was walking around the classroom, I saw that many of you guys made mistake. Now the top one, when you look at it from the top, yes, this is one full section, which is this rectangle right here, right? And here we have 2 different levels of blocks, right? So that is why we will draw a line right here. So we have 2 levels, so we will draw the line to segregate it, to differentiate it. How many of you guys got this correct? Raise your hand. Oh la la. Good more. What about you, Toby? No? Which one did you get it wrong? Okay, but you like the most part you got it wrong, right? Okay. Very nice. Alright, now let's go to the next one, okay? Question number 2. Let's see what the image looks like. Alright, here we go. So they want us to draw the front, top and the side. So step number 1, we are going to start with what? We are going to start with front, right? We are going to start with front. So the front will look something like this, alright? So this is our front direction. We are looking at it from this point of view, right? This point of view. Now, then we'll start with the side. We can either start with the left or the right. Now, the left hand side, we'll look at it from that direction, right? We'll look at it from that direction, which will be something like this, right? So we have this rectangular box, and then we have one square box which we'll be looking at from the left view, correct? Now from the right view, we'll look at it from this direction, right? We'll look at it from this direction. So we have this part right here, and we have this square right here. Now when we draw this square, will it be on the top level or the bottom level? Like this square. So from the right hand side, this is what we'll see, right? We'll see this one and we'll see this one, correct? So this one, will we draw it parallel to this one or parallel to this one? To the top or the bottom? The top, very good. So from the right hand side, this is what it will look like, right? The square will be on the top per side as it is situated at the top level. And the last one, we are looking at the top view, it is pretty easy. So this one is the top view, correct? Now, will we draw any lines in between the view or no? Like this one, we have divided them into lines, right? When we look at it from the top, right here, does it have different levels? We are just looking at it at one level, right? That is not like second level, bottom level. So when we draw it, there will not be any lines at all. So the reason we draw lines is when we have different points of level, the top and the bottom, when we look at it from the side views, alright? Very, very important.